today we have a very special treat. Normally, I'm introducing you to faces of Harris County, from Harris County and Precinct 4 departments. But today, we have the educational expert in the house with us, Dr. Shah from Lone Star College, University Park. You're the president of Lone Star College, University Park, and I appreciate you affording us some time to talk about you today.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be here.
First of all, let's talk about when you were a student. What was it you were studying to do?
Well, that was a long time ago. And like many students, I changed my mind many times. So I'm not your traditional, just go at it straight. I wanted to be an engineer because I wanted to build things.
Okay.
So then I did somehow. I got to study nuclear power.
Cool.
Then I had to learn German to go to Germany. And then I got to learn French and went to Switzerland to study engineering. And then I came to the United States and I got my undergrad in physics.
Oh, very good.
Then I got my master's degree in electrical engineering. And finally, I became like an engineer to build electronics and like ASIC chips, multi-chip modules, and printed circuit boards. So I was designing systems and engineering. And then 28 years later, I went back to school and got my doctoral degree in community college leadership just 2 years ago.
Very good. Now I have to ask, how many languages total do you know? German, French, we're speaking English today. Are there any other languages hidden in there?
Yes, it's Kurdish and Farsi, so it's 5 in total.
5 in total, because 4 wasn't enough. 6 would have been overachieving, so just 5 languages. That's awesome. So now you find yourself at Lone Star College, University Park.
Yes.
Now, what are the daily duties of the president?
Well, like most leaders, the day starts by saying thank you. Right? I walk around campus and just saying thank you to my team. So that's the first important part of it. But a college has a lot of moving parts. It's like little tiny town or country. There is everything. And again, from the education mission all the way to the grounds, to the power, to emergencies, to whatever you name it, it could happen. So on daily basis, I want to make sure that I hire the right people and let them do the right thing. So the right people are those who believe in our mission, which is to provide access and to quality education. Doing the right thing is that they have to be passionate about students that we have. And those students can be a single mother, can be somebody that is a first generation in the entire family here, or could be a very high achieving, high performing student that has been already accepted at 5 tier 1 and research universities, but decides to come to University Park. So that's normally every day. So I just go and talk. My kids think that, okay, Dad, how many meetings did you have today? But those meetings are to make sure that we stay focused on our mission and stay student focused.
Very good. So I think you probably have a pretty good answer to this question. What do you find rewarding about your job?
It's being a president is 24/7, 365. Right? So if you don't like it, then it will get pretty boring. But the fact is that I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about the mission. I'm passionate about when I see students being successful, then that's all the reward that I want. Most people in education, you can pay people to do a job, but you can't pay them to be passionate. You can't pay them to believe. So to me, it's again, we have a great mission that we build and create the leaders of this country, right? Education is important to the local, to the state, and to, in fact, we train the global citizens of the future. So to me, that's rewarding. To have an opportunity to change the life of one person is a blessing. To have the honor of impacting the lives of thousands of people, to me, that's excellent.
Absolutely.
The ones like it's priceless.
That's wonderful.
So that's what I find the most rewarding. And most people that are in education, that's really why they do it.
So you had a very unique path.
Yeah.
All these years traveling around the world, learning different languages, working in tech, and then after decades of that, you switched careers.
Yes.
So what advice do you have to maybe the student who's just now embarking into the college world, or maybe to that career individual that has done something for decades and is ready for change? Like, what advice do you have when they're looking at getting back into school?
So those who said that the only constant in life is change.
Change, sure.
Then they meant it, and there is a lot of meaning to it, right? So to me, I knew what I wanted. But I was thinking about designing a whole bunch of thousands and hundreds of thousands of transistors to work together. But then I had an open mind about it. And now I got to build a college, right?
Right.
So it's just keeping an open mind to have a plan, but also work with mentors. Each time that I changed career, there was another person, a mentor, somebody that took a risk on me. But I did the best in every job that I did. And then I became the obvious choice. And my mentor said that, I think, being an engineer is good, but you can do business development because you're good at relationships. That was a whole, engineers know for sure what is it that you're doing. But then when you go to management, it's a risk.
Right.
It's a risk on my part. It's a risk on the part of the mentor that says, I'll give you a chance. Then going from this to become an IT, and management of the IT, that's a big risk. But somebody says, you're an engineer, you can figure it out.
And here you are. So far, so good, right?
I'm a chief information officer. And again, chief information officer is the top job of any IT person. And then going from IT, said that I think you can be a good president. All of it was that I worked hard at what I did, but I always kept an open mind. And also, I surrounded myself with great mentors that they saw something
very important.
in me.
I love it. Well, one more question.
Yes.
It might be the most important question I ask in this whole interview.
Okay.
It's not on the list.
Okay.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Oh, definitely a dog person.
Okay. Why do you have dogs?
Yes. We have a dog, and his name is Leo. And as you know, Leo is our mascot.
Oh, that's right. The lion.
At college. But this is the first dog ever in our entire family. Of course, we didn't know what we were doing, so the poor dog is confused because my kids tell it something, then I'm the tough guy, and my wife is saying, so it's a confused dog. But it's definitely getting a lot of love and getting fat every day.
I love it. I knew I liked you for a reason. Dr. Shah Adalan, Lone Star College, University Park, thank you for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.